Hi everyone, it's Rob from Entertainment World, and we're cracking along with our new social media and new sort of advertising and getting product out to you. And one of the things we're going to do today is I'm going to do basically a stock review of some new figures that we've had in. Some will be your old favourites. We got Mr. Freddy Krueger, we got It the Clown. But I'm going to start off with a thing that I didn't know too much about. It's a character called the Terrifier. Okay, the Terrifier. Now, this film, the first one came in 2016. I've been doing my research for you, and the second one was 2020. The first movie was very, very low budget, but got some success. And now they did the 220 film, spent a bit more money on it, and it's gaining traction. And I've had a lot of people asking me about this particular figure. So, yeah, I got some in, and I'm just going to review it for you. It's brought to you from Trick or Treat Studios. Okay, and it's basically about a clown that goes round on Halloween night, dispatching his victims in gruesome ways, which, you know, sounds a good premise for a horror film to me. If you don't like clowns, then I'm just going to give you a trigger warning now. Please look away. Leave the room. Okay, other than that, we'll carry on. Okay, so we've got two sides. The cover's very nice. It's got two sides. So we've got kind of the normal version, I'd say, there. And then we've got the blood spattered version. Now, the blood splattered version, actually, it's kind of embossed. So the actual blood is slightly raised, which is a nice touch, I think. It's got the director. I assume that's the director there, Damien Leone. Done a little bit of research about the guy. He has clowns seem to be his thing. He's made a few films about clowns, so it's obviously his genre. He likes it. He does it. It's got all the information about all the people that have made it. I'm not going to go into that, but I'd assume we've got Justin Harry, who's sculpted the figure, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go and have a look inside. So it is a large-scale figure. It is articulated. Now, I've watched another review of this, and it really is well articulated. Plenty of points of focus there. You can move around. It's got real clothing, so that, you know, it's not some of these figures now, especially the cheaper ones, tend to have a lot of plasticky stuff. They haven't got the clothing, but this has got real clothing. The detailing is really good on the face. The clothing is good. It's got a various array of weaponry to hack and dispatch his victims, which tend to be adolescent females, which is often the way in these sort of horror films. It's supposed to be really gory, by the way, so if that's your thing, then go for it. He's got all his little bits and bobs in there. I think he's got a hacksaw, a gun, and another object, I think a hammer that he uses. And he's got all the different hands that you can kind of attach to him. So there he is. That's the Terrifier. It's the 1/6 scale. Art the Clown figure. Art is his name. It's from a relatively unknown movie, but like I said, I have been asked about this figure. So, you know, if with things like this, if it becomes like a kind of cemented villain of the future, which I think he's already getting some traction, could be a very collectible piece, because it's the first time that they've actually done a good figure of him. So, Art the Clown from Trick or Treat. And we have here Art the Clown from Trick or Treat. Obviously, smaller scale. Let's see what the scale is. I should know, but I don't. I don't know the scale. It's got age 17 plus. It's got Bloodbath, Art the Clown. Quite funny, a little play on words there. Apparently, if you spray him with cold water, or you put him in the fridge, he will become blood soaked, so his suit becomes all bloody and whatever. He's got his little tools, and he's got his little bag in there. It's like a little bag down there, and he puts all his weaponry in. So you can put his knife, his gun, and his hacksaw into his little bag, or you can put them into his hands and display him. I've looked at a video of this. I don't do the unboxings because I have to sell the stuff. He holds all the weapons. This is my personal opinion. I tend to think that these type of figures look better left in situ in the box. So these ones, once you break the packaging, obviously it does affect the value. I know we don't collect per se to have a value, but it does greatly affect the value of the figure. And I actually think with the artwork, which is fantastic on this, it's really good. You've got art at the back there. It just looks great on display. So I personally would keep it in the box, but if you wish to, you can take it out and pour his necessary weapons and do his thing. So yeah, that's art. And yeah, we got 2 of them. I only ordered 2 of these in stock, so I got 2 of them. I like him though, he's cool. I quite like the fact of researching him, and he's kind of, the history of the film is quite interesting. The fact that the first one was very low budget. I like things like that. So again, I ordered these. These are from Trick or Treat Studios. These are from a film called Haunt. Again, it can be found on Amazon Prime at the moment, apparently. On the back, you've got collect all 3 sets. I think it is basically about a haunted house, you know. I did read the review. And you've got the devil and clown, we've got the ghost and zombie, and we've got the vampire and witch. So this one is the devil and clown. And they're nice little figures. Clown seems to be the rigger of the day, don't they? That seems to be the thing. So they're like basically decked out in really pretty crappy Halloween costumes, which kind of makes them funny, I think. So you got the clown and the devil. You've got the ghost and the zombie there. The zombie. The zombie's really cheesy. He looks like something off a DC film. See, I don't know if you can see that, but he's quite funny. I hope you can see that. He's quite cool. And the last set is the Vampire and the Witch. So the last one is Vampire and the Witch, and there he is. He's decked out. The vampire, I think, is, which one's a vampire? Oh yeah. So the vampire's got like his little bubble jacket on, and his hoodie, and a mask, and the witch obviously has got her little witch's outfit on. So I've got the full set of them. The film's called Haunt. It's you can find it on Prime, and yeah, I like it. I mean, you're getting, these are like hard. There's not going to be many of these made of this film, so this is quite interesting. If these start to dry up, then you're onto something that's fairly collectible. And this next one is Candy Corn, another film I don't know much about. I haven't even looked into this one. Don't know what it's about. It's John Hastie's Candy Corn. It's obviously probably a hack and slash movie, I'd have thought. Brought to you by Trick or Treat Studios. Nice figures, nice detailing, and he's got his little candy bucket down there. And I don't know much about it, but I like all these. Again, I would keep these in the packaging. I think they're pretty cool. And the last one is Children of the Corn. And again, I know that film, obviously. It started off in the 1980s. And these are nice figures. For the size, they're very good detailing. The Children of the Corn was a good film. I don't know whether it was Stephen King who wrote it. Can someone, I can't remember, but I remember watching it in the 80s. Right, this is new in. This is a new It Clown. And it's pretty gruesome. The teeth are crazy. Does he talk? Yeah, he says stuff. He's supposed to say stuff. I'll have to look into that while you're talking. There's probably not a switch on the back that you turn on. But again, it's a fairly big piece. Fully clothed. Yeah, looks good. The detailing on the teeth is fantastic. So it's really well detailed. Kind of looks very freaky. And there he is on the back. He's waving to you, saying hello, how are you? For those clowns, sort of people who don't like clowns, you've had a pretty bad time of it today. There he is, hello. And there he is, hello. So that's it. He's in. He's nice. Big piece. I mean, if you see him in comparison to that, you can kind of see the scale of what you're dealing with. This video is brought to you from my collectible shop in Birmingham. We specialise in collectible figures, vintage computer games, records, comics, Pokemon cards, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. If you haven't been in, come in. Right, next thing. There's a restock stuff. I've had these in before, so I love these. These are fantastic. So, Freddy Krueger, replica gloves. This is off Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Yep, this is on a Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And I'm trying to get the angle there, so I'm getting a bit of glare. There you go. And they're on they're based on like hand mannequins, these are. So you've got the actual glove, but they're put on like a mannequin. So they're really, really nicely displayed. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it's like a stand, you know. I think there's like a stand, so you can actually have it out the box and display it out the box. But again, I mean, why would you? That is really nicely displayed. Really nice box window. Shows it off really well. Why would you want to take it out? It looks great. Spin it round. Looks fantastic. And there's the detailing from the film there. Okay. And last one. We've got prop replica from Freddy Krueger, and this is from Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Again, it's the detailing on this is great. Down there, boy, you can't really see, but down there, if I got it out, you could. But it's got like a mannequin, sort of like a plastic mannequin that the glove fits onto, and it's got Nightmare on Elm Street printed on it in red. It looks really cool. The box is really good. I like the way they've got the striping of the jumper on there. If you're into your horror, these are great display pieces. Really good. There's Freddy on the side. Again, you can take him out if you want. I tend not to. On these. Again, really nice quality. I couldn't get these for a while, so often you find with toys and things like that, you know, you can't get them, then you can get them, and then suddenly you can't get them. You know, they totally disappear. So I've had restocks of these, and you know, I'm glad to get them back in stock. Who knows how long they're going to be around for, but these are great. Well, that's my review. I've got my camera set up a bit of a funny angle, so I apologise if you see me maybe got in half my head and bottom and all that sort of thing. But that's my review. We've been doing plenty more of these. If you like it, then, you know, say hello, blah, blah, blah. That's Rob, that's me, and I'm over and out. Thank you.